Program Management Professional number 95.
Wow.
Costa.
Ah, a good number. I like it.
So Costas cleared program management today. And of course, the magician behind Abdurrahim Sami was it. But Mr. Costas, as Mr. Sami was saying, this is your journey. Please go ahead the way you want to share.
Okay. Well, after my fourth failure, which actually I had to wait for 1 year, um, 1 year grace period, a requested period from the PMI to so that I could see the fourth time. So after my fourth attempt, I said to myself, I have to do something different. I mean, it was pointless to try and try with without any positive results. So I think, as I mentioned before, through Depthy, who who I believe contacted you in the past for support. She advised me to contact you and seek for your advice, your help to guide me how to improve, basically, to improve my knowledge and my exam techniques so that I will be able to pass. I think when we started back in July, it was a fair start. It was a good start to have the 9 hour, five domains, one-to-one coaching sessions. This has really cleared my and boosted my understanding. I think I listen at least 2 or 3 times the YouTube you have shared, Abdul, and I was noting down almost every word you said. I mean, word by word, every word had its meaning, has its value, and with the booklet especially, which honestly I think I heard it before, but even if I didn't read the content of for PMI, the standard, which actually I didn't read the fifth edition. I think your booklet was all the information you could actually need to learn and understand to pass this exam. Very useful, very helpful. All the questions, the purple, the blue, the the final mocks. I think together we have put down and agree a good plan approach. You have follow up with me all the time, asking for my progress, asking if I need any help, which was really helpful and boosting because I tried to keep in touch with the material, revise it, combine revision with solving the exams, reviewing my wrong answers, understanding the meaning, the idea behind every question that I did wrong. And yes, the timing was perfect for me to have the final question. The new questions were really, really helpful. I think that make the difference, honestly. If I didn't do the last question, I think I wouldn't have passed. I think that really was a blessing for me. As I told you, even though the questions were not identical, they were good enough to let me, with the elimination process, to pick the correct answer. Uh, well, I think more
No,
or
that's
less.
very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Costas. And first of all, congratulations on a very big milestone in your professional career. And I would like to say that he is a person who is persistent, and he is hardworking. And that is a thing that although he joined us in July this year, and he said that I have this past experience and whatever was he already mentioned about his past. It means it has been more than 2.5 years of your journey, because
Mm.
you made the first 3 attempts, then 1 year of waiting time, then again you failed fourth time, and then you came to us after 2.5 years. And then when we started the first lecture, I still remember he said that, oh, that is the approach. So I think the approach in which you have to attempt the exam is most crucial, rather than
Mm.
only knowing the terms that you have. So how would
Mm.
you portray that thing as compared to the real exam today?
Before that, what Mr. Sami said, consistency, persistence, and attitude of never giving up. Like
Mm.
we learned from you. When the last attempt and those things happened, and me and Mr. Sami was saying we need a very different approach. Mr. Sami says that I still remember Costas will clear with no. I said no. Costas will not clear with a straightforward approach. Why? It's not the content. He's already drowned in the content. Now he need one special approach, one direction. And I know how Mr. Sami was doing follow-up. I'm really proud of you, Mr. Sami, also. And Mr. Costas, please continue.
Yes. Um, yes, I think coming back for self-reviewing, I wouldn't have done anything different, honestly. I mean, all the steps, all the approach we took, um, and honestly, I mean, I really appreciate even last night your message, this morning, all your coaching was really helpful. This was the first time I went into the exam very calm, very confident. As I told you, I was aiming for to get a very high score, which I think it boosted my confidence that I already knew that I would pass. I already knew somehow.
Mm.
So I didn't panic. I wasn't worried. I follow the plan 1 minute there for every 1 minute plus for every question. When I felt that I needed a break, I took the break. I came back, I continue. You were right, the last hour is the most crucial. You
Mm.
get a bit tense, but never give up. Solve
Right,
all the questions to the last one, and I think you will pass.
right.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to put one more thing. When I love to say this, Mr. Costas, we called it PGMP Phoenix journey. Like Phoenix, if you know, is a mythical bird. He rises from ashes. So when Mr. Costas came to us after 4 attempt, like with us, it was his first attempt, and we are proud that we were able to make you fly like
Mm.
Phoenix. And entire credit goes to my co-facilitator, Mr. Abdurrahim Sami. Mr. Sami, can you put more on this Phoenix program? How you took it? How you went to the detailed RC of him, and how you made sure that this time he cleared it, and how he worked extremely hard, because the entire credit goes to Mr. Costas. We gave him the task, he did it. We gave him the task, he did it. He
Yeah.
said, "What's next? What's next? What's next?" Yes, Mr. Sami.
I think I would like to put one light on here. He was very straightforward. I think because of his bad experience, he already knew, or you have already tried everything. So when he came to us in July, I said to him, okay, you have to unlearn and relearn. But
Mm.
Mr. Costa said, no, I already know a lot. I said, okay, what you know is one thing. Now we have to build up on that with the correct approach, because I
Mm.
think that was a main difference. Surely I didn't taught you anything new, because you already knew the terms, you already knew the concepts, you already knew the exam pattern, you already knew the exam content more than anybody else, because how it evolved from the last 2.5 years, you were through
Mm.
all the journey, how it became. I think today exam was one of the toughest one that you could have done in the previous four attempts also, maybe, because now the exam is really really tough. So
It
the
is.
approach that can you clarify this? Was this the toughest exam that you got
Yes, 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 yes.
in the five
My
attempts?
second, in my second attempt, it was, I think, the easiest, and I was very close to pass, very close,
Mhm.
because I think, but it's as what you said. If you don't, if you need the life cycle. If you hit the life cycle with target or above target, then you have a very good
Yeah.
chance. Very,
Right.
very good
So I
chance.
think that is a very good. Then when he came with us, then we had the sessions. I found the RCA and how you were doing the proper direction. But one thing I really love about Mr. Costas was the persistent. Whatever task was given, you were doing it because you had the clear cut mind. I have to follow this path, and you really actually did it. Very proud of you. So, Mr. Costas, moving forward, how important was the exam content outline for your preparation and today relating to the exam? ECO.
Ah, um, can you repeat the question? Sorry, I didn't.
Means we have exam content outline with everybody
Yes,
students suffer, and then what the how I explained you was what, how, and why we split it that eco into the chunks.
yes,
How
yes.
relevant was it for preparation?
Very relevant, very useful, especially on the eco. I was a bit blind actually. I mean,
Mm.
this was the first time. This was the area that I really needed to understand more, because it's one thing to read and understand, and you read and understand, but you have to process, you have to decompose the information, really. I mean, rephrase it, say it in your words. I mean, see it in the questions. All this was really, really what makes the difference. What makes the difference, I
Because
think.
for all the persons who will be watching it later on also, all the PMI exam, whether it's PGMP, PMP, PFMP, is not based on your PM book, not based on the standard book. It is based on the exam content outline. So once you are able to crack the understanding of ECO, how he has written it, then the task becomes very easy for us to understand the whole concept.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so now coming to the little bit into the exam today, how lengthy were the questions? What was average length, and what was the uh, difficulty level from the English perspective?
Okay, overall, I think three, four, maximum five questions were lengthy. I mean, more than three lines. Most of the questions were three and a half lines maximum. Yeah, there were questions that the English was a bit tough. Uh, but I always had in mind that you have these 20 questions, which they don't
Unmarked.
count. So as soon as I use the 1 minute, I choose an answer, just not to leave it blank and run in the end to fill it and then continue. Calculation questions with calculations were only two,
Mhm.
and the one was identical with the one you gave me
Mock 8,
on mock 8.
correct.
The other one was with PERT, and I think we have a similar one.
In the final mock, we have that
Yes, yes, yes,
O plus 4 m plus P divided by 6.
yes, yes.
Correct, correct. Very good.
Uh, okay, and well, there were questions about risk. Quite a few questions about benefits register, realization, management. The governance, which I think, which I did very well. I think the questions were quite straightforward. I mean, it wasn't.
Means talking about the phase gate reviews, health
Yes,
checks
yes,
like this
yes,
one,
yes.
and how you go
And
from
that
one.
was very clear to me. The face gate, the decision, the
Uh,
health check, and all this. I mean, the questions were similar. So
Steering
it was,
committees, governance board, how you go from one
yes,
phase to another phase. That was
yes,
that tone.
yes, yes. There was couple of questions about
Okay.
agile methodology. Uh,
But the one that we had in our booklet, that agile concepts are enough for this
yes,
PGMP exam.
definitely, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. There was easy question about stand up, daily stand up.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Leadership style.
Leadership, yes, a few questions about leadership.
Mhm.
Uh,
Very nice.
which
And surely
yes,
about PMIS, you got something?
no, and
Okay.
then strangely, because they were my good questions.
Mhm.
There was nothing about PMIS, nothing. No, I mean, no, even in the answers to select PMIS. I mean,
Okay.
yes,
Very nice. Very nice. And I would like to ask one question, because when you were doing the question bank, then we had the PGMP elite mocks. And those are the toughest question that we intentionally prepared, so that you get to you used to get to the long wording
mm,
questions. They practice
mm.
you more rigidly for the worst case in the exam. How you will feel was that effective in your preparation, the elite mocks?
Yeah, it was very helpful. I mean, honestly, at some point, I was impressed with myself how I could read through the lines
Mm,
because especially the questions that, I mean, the mocks that you put 3.5 hours, I think there were a few lengthy questions in the final mocks as well, which
mm.
is very useful. And what you said, if it's lengthy, read the last question, read the answers, and then go back to the,
Main theme.
yes.
And in your case, I would say practice makes a man perfect. So you were practicing so much. So today, when you were sitting in the real exam, you didn't get so much stress. You didn't get so much
No,
overconfidence. And at least,
I was even I didn't tell you, but I actually did some retestings of on Saturday.
Mhm,
All the four mocks, the four new mocks with the 60 questions, the mocks which I had a lower mark, like 60 to 70,
mhm.
I redo them all.
Okay.
And I got 80 to 85%, which was helpful for me because I wanted to prepare my mind that
You are safe from, you are bulletproof. Like I say, we make you bulletproof. So when you sit in the
yes,
exam,
I didn't want, I have to, even the last minute, I wanted to be sure that I would pass. I
yeah, sure,
mean,
very good. So it means that the practice helped you to crack this tougher exam.
absolutely. And consistently. I mean, this is very important, consistently. 1 hour a day, 1.5 hours is better than nothing.
Mm,
Don't, and you know that I had the chance to when I book my exam on the 15th of December from October,
yes.
okay?
Mm,
Because there was no earlier time. And by mid of November, there was a slot, there was a slot 2 weeks earlier, first of December. And I said to myself, no, keep the 15, do your continue to study consistently. And actually, I'm very glad because I told you if I start on 1st of December, they knew
works you not
the
were not available.
yes, yes, yes.
And because of you, when you gave me the date, I we put lot of efforts, lot of hard
I
work to
know.
make it ready for you. That was my target.
I knew. That's why, and it was very useful. And you pushed me because you said to me, do all the final mocks again in 1 week. You know that was very challenging. Huh?
Yes, yes.
I was, I was, I finished work at 5:30, and I was working until midnight every day,
Mm.
every day. every
Eh,
day, because one day I did the exam, the other I had to do the review. And then I wanted to do the review
yes,
while it was fresh, not
yeah,
afterwards.
right, very good. And you are from Cyprus and you took the exam also in Cyprus, or you are in some other country?
Sorry?
You are from Cyprus and you took
Yes.
the exam in your own country, or you are some
Yes. Yeah, no, in my own country. Yes.
in your own
But
city?
the training center was, as I told you, was 80 kilometers away. So I had to travel to Limassol, the city, which was the city, and stay overnight. So in the morning, I
Ve-
didn't have to do any traveling.
Okay, very good. Now coming to our main coaching calls. You attended some coaching call last week. Also, you attended our eco coaching call, and I sent to you 2 to 9 coaching call exam tips and tricks. How relevant or how useful were this to understand how the questions can come in the exam?
Very, very useful. As I told you, I had to listen it last night and a few, and today in the morning a bit when I woke up, I was listening. Very, very useful. That is very useful. I mean, listening to other people, sharing the questions, their thoughts, the way they approach it, your guidance through the booklet. I mean, it was an excellent revision for me, an excellent. I mean, and all the tips and all the information. I mean, it's like reviewing the whole material in 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot do it on yourself, by yourself.
And
You
then you
you
also know that
definitely need more time.
and also you
Yes.
know that how to pick the questions, because only reading the books or only reading the booklet will not help unless you understand the trick to pick the keyword or how the question can be phrased out of that one. That is the
Mm,
key point.
exactly, exactly.
Very nice, very nice. And about the mathematical question you had booklet, we had any other advice you want to give to the students? Your local language is French or English?
English, local language,
Yes,
Greek.
means Greek. Okay, Greek. Okay. So, what would be your advice to the students who are preparing for the exam? How would be your advice to them? How they should structure their preparation? And what would be your advice to all the people who are listening to you, who will be listening to you?
Yes, basically, I think I mentioned it before. You need consistency. You need a combination of studying the material, solving the questions, reviewing your own answers, and if you have the chance to participate in coaching calls, even the recorded ones, they are really useful. It's a combination and consistency. Not only solving questions, not only reading the material, it's a combination and redoing. I mean, revise, solve questions, review the wrong answers, and continue as a life. And like a life cycle, and you have to do it iteratively, not once. Until, I mean, I know people. There are people that they can actually memorize things more easily. I'm not that kind of person. I need to really deep dive and really understand the meaning, the approach, the way to for me. But actually, I was quite impressed with myself because this is the first time I really I feel that I learned and I understood the material maybe 95%. A very small percentage is not 100% clear to me.
Very good. And what would be your advice? Is it important? Surely people are very genius. They can study by themselves. They are different type of people. Some are audio people, some are visual people. How efficient would be the preparation if you have a mentor like us who is giving you the clear guideline, who is always behind you, as compared to by you study by yourself without any proper guidance, proper approach?
I think it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet to choose your coaching. I think I mentioned it in a previous call. I wish I met you earlier. I wish somebody would have pushed me to try you earlier. And definitely, I mean, 3 to 6 months, depending on your availability of time and commitment, I think it's very doable. It's really doable. I think even if I push myself, I think we started in July, right?
18th of
18th
July
of,
was our first call. I already have,
yeah.
this is how I'm tracking you. I have
Wow.
complete
Yeah,
everything is written here.
yeah, but I think we done the first session on the 25th of July, right? Because
No,
I think the first
the first class when we gave you the simulator access was on 18th of July. Then our
18th.
live sessions on the domain we started on 25th of August because you took
Ah,
1 hour.
okay.
You had the vacation, you were traveling, and you
Yes,
wanted
yes.
to
Okay.
study by yourself. Then
Also,
in
August.
August till 10th of September, we had the live classes when we were connecting, and then after that you
So
did your simulators, and then we connected again.
So it's actually 4 months, right?
Correct.
August, September, October, November.
September, October, November, mid of December. So in less than 3 months, you came on 25th of August.
Yes,
25
yes.
August is done. So September, October, November, mid December, 4 months
Mm, 4 months, yes.
with a proper
And
guidance and the roadmap.
yes, and it could have been earlier. I
Yes,
mean, because I had to do some traveling
right.
mid of November and have some other commitments. I mean, those 2 weeks I didn't manage to study a lot, so well,
Three
it's
months
less
is
than four.
realistic. Let's say 3 months
Three
is
months.
realistic.
Yes, yes. But you need consistency, persistence,
And follow up.
uh,
To
follow up.
say
Yes,
somebody is behind you and holding your hand till you become certified PGMP.
yes,
So thank you very much, Mr. Costas. It has been a pleasure to work with you. It was a great journey with you. We also learned a lot. We had good experiences, good lesson learned. I wish you best of luck and surely looking forward to get you portfolio certified whenever you want. We are always available. Anything you need the guidance, anything, always contact us, and we are always happy to support you, to guide you. Thank you very much. And last
thank
thing,
you.
if you want to say anything to your other thing, then stage is yours to close it.
Yes, it's very important to make a plan, to put a goal down, to believe that you can do it, you will do it, and it's doable. It's doable. And always think that you have to prepare yourself for one of the most difficult exam, but as Abdul said, it's manageable. It's really manageable. As long as you put down your goal and your consistency and persistence, it's doable.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
very
your
much.
kind words, and we stay in contact. Thank you very much.